We're going to follow the chart for size 38, 39, and as you can see on our circular knitting needle, we're going to need to cast on 60 stitches. First we make a slip knot, that's our first stitch, and we cast on a total of 60 stitches. So wrap the yarn around your thumb and pull up the yarn without pulling too tightly on the loop, otherwise it will be too tight to knit the first round of the cuff. So wrap the yarn around the thumb, insert underneath, yarn over as usual, and that's our third stitch. Continue this way until you have 60 stitches on your needle. We now have 60 stitches on the needle. Make sure that none of the stitches are twisted around and that the cast on edge is nice and straight. Then bring the ends of the circular needle up in a circle. I find it easiest to add a stitch marker here so I can see clearly where we began. For the first round, I will always work all the stitches knitwise. This helps keep the top edge of the cuff a little looser, making it easier to put the socks on and take them off again. So knit all the stitches. It's a bit stiff to insert initially because we're still in the opening here. We've almost reached the stitch marker again, having completed our knit round. Then we will start the rib stitch for the cuff. The rib stitch we'll use is a knit 1, purl 1 rib, and you should begin to see that the work is sliding more smoothly along the circular needle. So we now start the rib stitch. So knit 1 stitch, then purl 1 stitch. So knit 1 through the front, yarn over and drop from the needle, and to purl 1, bring your yarn forward, insert, yarn over and drop again. For the rib stitch, you knit above the knitted stitches and purl above the purled stitches. And you repeat this for 20 rounds. After the cuff, all you do is continue working your rounds knitwise until you've reached the desired height of the leg. For some, that might be 20 centimeters. For others, it's 16 centimeters. You could instead start working the heel flap right away for a sports sock or an ankle sock. You can simply decide for yourself how high you want your socks to go. I myself always go for a 20 centimeter high sock leg, and that includes the cuff.
Now I'm going to show you how to knit on 5 needles.
I'll see you next week for the heel flap and the heel turn.